Welcome back to my channel. Hi, I'm Vicky, and today I'm going to finish my steampunk costume. So it's been a journey. It took me a while to do all this and figure out how I wanted to do this, but we're coming into the finish line. So the last thing I need to do on the belt is add the snaps to these last tabs. Once I add the snaps here, I'm going to add snaps to the skirt itself. I am not including very detailed instructions on how to install snaps because it took me so long to figure out myself. But basically, the easiest way that I found was actually look at the instructions that came with the pack of snaps I got, showing which pieces to use with the hammer and the little, I don't know what you call them, these little metal pieces. There were some very good instructions online that went along with this set of snaps. So looking at that picture was actually the best thing I did. So I looked at several videos, I looked at all kinds of things, and I had a hard time finding anything that really helped me. But looking at the picture, seeing which parts smushed which piece of the snap really helped a lot. And as you can see, I have the two sets of snaps here on the belt. And I'm adding a snap onto each side of the skirt so that I can connect it up. And it was pretty, like I said, once I spent the time to figure out how to do it, it's really easy, and I kind of got into the snaps, and I may be doing a lot more snaps so I don't forget how to do it. But it definitely was a challenge. I think the most challenging part of this whole costume making was that, but it was kind of fun once I got into it. So there's one more set of snaps to install. So one thing I haven't really shown are the wings. I bought these butterfly wings at a yard sale. Kind of cool, right? They were black with a little sparkly, so I spray painted them so they're a little greener with some silver glitter spray paint, some green, some dark green, and some light green. And I think they turned out kind of cool. I think they'll look nice with my outfit. So they have these straps on them, but I think they were made for a kid, right? So they're a little small. So what I'm gonna do is put a snap on the top and put a snap onto my corset where I want them. And that way they can be attached, and someday when I lose weight, I can still use these straps, but in the meantime, they will stick here. So, to go to the back of the corset, and add a couple of snaps to that on the wing, I believe, so that piece of snap, well, we're gonna do this. This is gonna go So this little snap kit, which came with all these snaps and some grommets and some rivets, and my husband tells me these are Chicago style attachers. They can screw into each other, so you don't have to, it's not permanent. It was on Amazon, and it came with all the little tools to attach them. So I saw this kit. I saw the kit with just the specialty snaps that I used, these slightly nicer ones, in the 4 different colors for $12 with the tools. So I assume it's only another couple dollars to get this full kit with the grommets and the rivets. And it seems pretty great. The last thing I'm gonna do is add some embellishments. I have some gears and keys that I'm gonna put on the wings to make them look more steampunky. And I think I'm gonna add some flowers somewhere to the top of my, the straps on the corset. I might put a couple on each side so you can see them from both directions. I think that would be neat. Wait till the glue gun is hot. One bizarre quick tip I have, I don't have a sewing basket, except for I just inherited one from my mother-in-law. But if you buy big plastic containers of big salad mix, they actually make a nice sewing basket because they're see-through. You can see what's in here, and they actually stayed attached. They kind of snap closed. Now you wouldn't want to keep 100 little pins or buttons in here, but for stuff like this, that if it spills, it doesn't matter. I mean, I've never actually had it spill, which is great. I've had this for a long time, 20 years maybe. So it makes a nice little basket just to hold this kind of notions, bigger notions, thread and elastic and stuff like that. So let's hot glue these guys down. Tell you what is nuts is how you always get glue everywhere. No matter how careful you think, I mean, at least I do. Maybe other people have a better technique, but I get glue everywhere. After the glue hardens, we will take off all the extra little strings. Oops, that did not stick. Make sure they stick, because that would be really silly to have them fall off while I was walking. And I won't be taking my glue gun to the Steampunk Festival. And since I'm a steampunk woodland fairy type of creature, I'm gonna make a little bit of a, not really a flower arrangement, but an arrangement to sort of have attached to one of the sides of my costume. One thing that comes in handy, I mean, of course you can buy the green floral wire, but every once in a while, of course, in your house, if you decorate for Christmas, you will have green Christmas hooks. And I use them for a lot of stuff, like for the same purpose as the wire. Plus it's very bendy. And if you need something small, you don't have to cut it. So I'm gonna try something with this. So I have these leaves, and I'm going to put the wire through them, hot glue them together, and then maybe add some of this wheat. I don't know about this big pine cone. Maybe I should find a smaller one, an acorn. And I have this pack from, I would say this came from Hobby Lobby last year, of mixed gold and orange pumpkins and leaves. And I thought maybe one of the sparkly leaves, because I'm not very sparkly, and normally I'm very sparkly. One of the sparkly leaves would look really cool. So we will do that. How about a gold pumpkin? Keep a gold pumpkin just in case. Slightly smaller. One thing that you'll find, so I didn't buy any of this new. I had all this on hand. If you get into crafting, save everything. I mean, you have to have a place to put it, which is a challenge, but you'll never know when one thing, like just one little acorn, will look so cute somewhere. And you could buy it every year, and a lot of people do obviously buy stuff every year, and then they don't really want to keep it. But I like to have it around. Because sometimes you'll inherit something, like the people that we bought the house from had a stone, I don't know what to call it, stone box kind of thing right by the front door. And it was filled with artificial plants, mostly leaves, ivies, and as you can see, mostly just leaves, a few flowers. And we decided to take it out. But now I have 1,000 leaves of different sorts. So I'm gonna make this. Nothing else will go on this piece of thing here. So I just put the Christmas ornament hanger through the holes that came where I took that the plants had, or the leaves had. I am gonna hot glue them so that they don't move around or lose their shape. And I think the pine cone would be the good base here. So we will put that right on the front. You can't see the wire. Of hot glue on my leaf. So I think that's pretty neat. Like I said, if I can pin it to my, so let's hot glue the back so everything sort of stays cohesive. Make sure I leave space where I can put the pin through. So this is the steampunk costume, as imagined. Now I have to try it on, of course, and you can see the details of how I made this on my channel. I think it turned out pretty cool. We'll see. We'll add the after in a minute. So I think the only thing in addition to this will be makeup and contacts and boots, so that you do not see my white socks.
Ooh, babe.
So that is it, and we'll see about the little flower thing, but that's to make me look more woodlandy. Might poke me in the face, but I think it turned out good.